Guys, I am getting the Zoom ready. This is a team Zoom for just all of us to get together, chat about what's happening in February, or not February. Yes, February. Goodness, it's been a long day already. February, and just kind of go over all of the things that's happening. So I'm going to swap over to Zoom because it's going to start soon. And then I'm going to go check on my group page to make sure it's recording. I'm only recording it to our group event, so that way people who couldn't come actually on the Zoom could still at least see what our training was about. And I'm sorry, I'm dealing with like horrible allergies, so just bear with me. I'm gonna be all sniffly. So I'm just gonna wait till my Zoom pops on because I can't log in early, it says. So you're gonna be just watching a blank screen for a little bit until we get things rolling. Again, sorry if you hear me sneezing, coughing, and blowing my nose. I'm gonna try to get through this without coughing. Let's see. Oh man, my nose. This is crazy. All this weather change that we've had. Alrighty. I'm hoping we don't have any distractions either with my kiddo. What's going on, Ethan? I got 2 minutes.
What?
What's going on? I got 2 minutes. What's up?
She got 2 minutes.
I got 1 minute.
I couldn't get this call. Can you? Please.
I'm recording. Yes, right now. I don't know if I can get this apart. Oops. Yes, I have 2 minutes, but I'm recording early because I have to record it to my team page as well. I have 1 minute left. Oh my goodness, this thing's really gonna be like this. I can't do it, so you're gonna have to just deal with it.
I needed a call.
Well, it's not coming apart, honey. You should have asked Sean to do it before you left. I have to get my Zoom though, so shut the door, please.
Well, I put a piece on, and I have to do that.
He's got like a little thing to one of his toys that's just not coming undone, so I couldn't get it undone. That thing is stuck on there. So I'm going to be recording off a couple different screens today, so if I'm looking kind of crazy and at different angles, just ignore that. I'm going to probably repeat what I just said once the Zoom starts, so that way it's recorded on the Zoom too. Okay. I'm going to actually pull this up to make sure it's going to work properly. I've had issues with Zoom before. Come on, don't be slow. All right, admin view. Let's see. Oh my goodness, my hair is a wreck. Let's see. Hi. Can you hear me?
Hear you.
Okay, great. We'll give it a couple of seconds and then we'll start. How's your day going?
It was productive. I cleaned my house.
Good, that's good.
Yeah.
Your
How are you?
I'm doing good. I've been busy. I've been cleaning, and then we've been dealing with those storms, so it's been kind of chaotic.
Have you lost power again?
I only lost power once, and it was for only like maybe like an hour or so. So I mean, that's not bad. But I do.
Bad.
Yeah, I have a couple friends though that have still had no power, and it's like 3 days now.
Holy cow.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that they get power by midnight tonight. That's what the PG&E said, but we'll see.
Yeah. Is there a lot? Are the roads and stuff still flooded real bad?
Oh yeah, it's flooded where I'm at bad. It's because we live kind of in the valley, and there's lots of orchards, so
Okay.
bound to happen.
Right. Wow.
Let's see. I'm going to make sure that this is recording and it's going to post, and then I guess we'll get started, and then if anyone else joins, then they can join. Let's see. There's the chat. Okay. You've been doing really well on your PRV, I see this month. That's amazing.
Yeah, I have a big order going in on the 9th, partially because I get paid on the 9th and everybody at work gets paid. So, um, yeah, I have a big, like a local order going in. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That's great. Oh, Heather's joining us.
Yeah.
You look like you're having a lot of success with lots of parties that you've been doing lately.
Yeah, I have been. The last one that I just had, that wasn't a very good one, but it is what it is. You'll have those, I guess.
Oh, yeah, you'll have them. You'll have good ones and then have bad ones. Hi, Heather.
Yeah. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Hello. Hello.
So I was just saying that we're going to basically just kind of go over, like transition month and then what's happening in February. And then if anyone has questions, they can ask. And hopefully some more people will pop on.
Are you recording or streaming to your team?
Yes.
Okay,
So I'm
cool.
streaming to my team and then I'm trying to use the Zoom record, but I haven't had success in that. So I'm hoping this time it records.
Oh, yeah. If you want to give me permission, I can try to record it too. It says, ask Brittany for permission, send request. And I mean, just as a backup.
Uh-huh.
Tammy!
Let's see. Where would I find that at, Heather?
Did I give you a notification?
The only one I got was for her to join our Zoom.
Ask Brittany Lopez for permission to record to my device. Send request. Click. The host is unable to receive your request to record.
Okay, that
The host
figures.
is on an incompatible client or device. That's all right. I'm
Oh.
sure it'll work for you.
Okay.
Let's just have happy, positive vibes that it works for you.
Right? Exactly. All right. Well, I guess we should get started since we have a couple people on already, and I know that Zoom we can only go for so long, so. Oh, hold on. It says, I can see you, but I can't hear you. Anybody else having issues hearing?
Uh-oh. Is your volume up?
Try your
I can hear
volume.
you.
Let's see. She might have to try to re-logging in.
I chatted it to her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if that doesn't work, she might have to just log back in. I've had to do that before during like Scentsy training calls. I'll wait and see if she can get it figured out.
Is she seeing it? Okay. I think she's going to try to leave and come back, maybe. Or you can probably start on your content if you want, and we can
Okay.
fill her in.
All right. Well, then I will get started then. Well, hi. My name is Brittany. I am under Heather. I started my own team a couple years ago now. At first, when I joined, I was not ready for a team, but after
I watched her.
But after, talking to Heather and talking to other couple Scentsy consultants, it just made me want to grow my own team. So here we are. Today, what we're going to talk about is an exciting time, Transition Month. Now, you might be wondering what exactly Transition Month is and what it means for us at Scentsy. It's a magical time when we transfer from fall or summer stuff. It could be vice versa depending on what season we're in. Right now, we're going to our summer and spring stuff. And during this period, most of the items are going to be 10% off. So this is a perfect time to host a lot of those Scentsy parties and put parties in your name so that way you can earn host rewards for yourself and stock up on things that you need, or maybe get everything out in your clients' hands that they need that are discontinuing. I know with our transition month, it is crazy. Not only do we have everything on 10% off, well, mostly everything 10% off, we also have, new catalogs coming, new testers, new products, and then we have things discontinuing and leaving. And a lot of my clients are more a summer and spring. So a lot of my Scentsy clubbers are, spring and summer. So I tend to focus a lot more on my summer and spring catalog than I do fall and winter. But Scentsy Club is something you really want to focus on during transition month because this is the time where you need to let your clients and even, other consultants on your team know that this is the last time that they can add products to their Scentsy Club that are fall or, summer and spring, whatever catalog season we're in, and keep those. If not, they're discontinued and then they lose out on that. Let's see. I kind of took notes because I get really nervous public speaking. So if I kind of look sideways or get off track, just kind of ignore that. Did anybody have questions though on transition month? Because I do know, oh, here she is, Tammy. I do know we have a couple new people who are just getting into transition and they've never went through a whole transition. Can you hear us now, Tammy? Yeah, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
Can I ask real quick what our friend's name is that's on here with us? Not Tammy, but the other gal. What's your name?
Jennifer. I'm Jen.
Jennifer. Okay, Jen. Okay. Sorry, it was driving me. It was bugging me not knowing.
Okay.
So for Tammy that just joined, we're talking about just basically transition month. And if you are new to Scentsy and you don't know what that is, we're just kind of going over it and what to, kind of prep for your clients to know with transition month. Did anyone have any questions about transition month? No?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Okay, yeah. This is your first transition, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we already talked about using old
I joined
testers
in
that you had. Oh, you joined in August. That's right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, I joined in August, so when fall winter started.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is new and exciting.
Yeah, at that point.
Yeah. Have you had any success with Scentsy Clubbers?
I had one person sign up, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
Do you have a hard time maybe reaching out to people and getting the word out, or people just not familiar?
They're not familiar with it. I've sent messages through Messenger and through emails and stuff, but I'm not sure if my verbiage is correct or if I need to work on that or if I'm not wording it right.
Mm-hmm. Well, one thing that
I'm still tweaking it.
Yeah, that's fine. One thing that has helped me that Scentsy really, they go over a lot and drill into our head is simplicity. So the simpler you are, the better it is. Because if you send someone a whole 3-paragraph thing, they're probably going to skim it more than actually read it and then get turned off by the idea of not joining and try to figure out what it is. But it's definitely something you really want to focus on trying to get people to do with Scentsy Club, especially this month with the transition with, fragrances being discontinued. So maybe we can go over different ways and different verbiages. I have to say one thing that's really helped me a lot right now is, I don't know if you ladies use it, but Chat GPT. That has been so amazing with coming up different verbiages, different party speeches. It will write whatever you want it to write, and it's great. So I definitely suggest using that to get ideas. There was a couple times last week where I was just in a rut and I didn't know what to post. And we have those Facebook groups where they give us little things that we can post and share on our pages, but they get used so much by everybody. And you don't want to see that on Facebook. You see it posted 5 other times if you're scrolling by, and it doesn't make you unique. And then when people see that, they think, oh, you're kind of fake. So using Chat GPT, you can be a little bit more personal and more exciting and be your own, your own person, basically, instead of just copying and pasting what everybody else is using,
So is that like an app, or do you find that on the internet?
It's not an app. I just type in Google Chat GPT and then it pops up. I did have to make an account, but the account was completely free. I don't pay for it. You can, I think, pay for it for higher premium, but I don't. I just use the free stuff. Why have to pay for something else, But it's really great. Maybe I'll do a tutorial and then I'll post it in the team page and then you can check it out later on.
Okay.
But yeah, that's basically transition month. It's pretty easy. We get prepared with all of our fall stuff leaving and then our spring and summer stuff coming out. So I focus a lot on the Scentsy Club, hosting a ton of parties. Even if I don't have any host, I just make a ton of different party links. And then if I do get a host, I just input their stuff into there. So that way the party's already ready to go. It's super simple. And it's fast and easy. Another thing, recently, I wrote it down somewhere. Katrina Anderson came up with this idea, and I thought it was just amazing. It's called Party in a Box. And it's basically like hosting a Scentsy party, but it's just, or like a bag Scentsy party, but it's in a box, and it's just like a bag party, but I have found so much more people interested in throwing a box party than a bag party and like Facebook party or in-home party. So I suggest maybe looking into that from her. She's got a great YouTube video on it. But I started doing those, and I already have 4 people wanting those, which is really great. It's just a box full of different, Scentsy samples, couple full-size products, a catalog, order forms, and then their personal shopping link.
It's so funny how you can just change the name of something. You can just be like, here's my pouch party, my box party, my bag on the go.
Exactly.
Donuts and tester. There's endless ways.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I feel like those...
I did donuts for a long time.
I feel like those donut ones and those cookie ones, they are so popular because people are like, heck yeah, I want to take donuts and cookies to work. Go ahead, send them my way.
Drop them off at their work and be like, take these in the break room. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep, I love it. I did those a lot. I haven't done it for a while.
Well, maybe it's time to redo it.
No, go ahead. Sure.
So that was pretty much it for like transition and, Scentsy Club and parties. Moving forward to March, our spring and summer catalog will launch. And as you know, we'll be swamped with tons of new fragrances and tons of new warmers and products. Another person had mentioned through a training, I think last week, those business kits. Now, if you can't afford it, don't put yourself out and go buy those. But what's nice about buying these business kits is they also earn you PRV. So you're making money back on them. And you can resell what's in those kits. You don't have to keep those for yourself. But here's the thing that I learned about these kits that I thought was really helpful. And sorry, I'm getting over allergies. It's been bad. Is be intentional with the kits that you buy. Don't just buy them because you're like, oh, they're so hot, they're the new thing, I have to have everything, because you don't have to have everything. I don't personally buy the warmer business kit because I feel like it's a waste of money. Now, sometimes you can have people that do want products from those kits, and that's great, and you can resell them pretty quickly, but the ones that I really focus on are like the body ones, the laundry ones, and the wax. And the reason I focus on those business kits is because you can use those products, and 1, you can resell them. 2, they're brand new items out of the catalog that people they're going to want their hands on and want to try. And 3, you can just make samples out of them. Why not get something that you're already buying, getting PRV on, and make samples from it? So that way you're saving money in the long run. So be intentional with what kits you buy. That's been really big in my business. I feel like the business transition kit, I think it's like the $62 kit, at least for California, it was $62. That is an amazing kit. Actually, mine just showed up today. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to smell the new fragrances. But that comes with everything you need. All the catalogs, the pamphlets, the testers. I mean, that's really all you need. And I don't really like to pay for catalogs. I hate them. I think that they're so expensive. So I am a tech girly. I love that we have those flip catalogs. I utilize those all the time, as well as those little product pamphlet brochure sheets, the little thin ones. I love those. I just fold those up and mail them out quickly, and I can put it in an envelope this size and pay for like $1 something, and that's it, versus putting in a full size bubble mailer and then a whole full catalog. So really be intentional with what you're going to be sending out to your clients.
The sniff packs have been like so helpful. Like they mail with us.
I love those.
The product list.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even do the catalogs anymore. And then these little scent stickers.
That's honestly, I live by those scent stickers. I think those are way better than samples.
Yeah, I feel like I have to buy 3 sets probably.
Me too.
Release,
Yeah.
so many.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes partying online more fun because I can
Yes.
just request a sniff back and then I collect their information so that I can add it.
Right,
add it to my
exactly.
contact.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what's nice is it's
So-
affordable too, and it's easy to mail. It's cheap. They get all the samples of all the new fragrances they need. And I don't know if you guys do it, but I reuse them for everything. I put them on, the outside of bubble mailers, outside of gifts. I also, if I have extra, I will go and buy a thin magnet sheet from Walmart, and then I'll put all the stickers on it and then just cut them all out. And then they're little rub and smell magnet stickers.
Yeah.
I know that you, Jen, had mentioned making keychains. Keychains are great too. You can even do those with the rub and smell stickers. I know you said the wax shells, but you can use the stickers as well.
Yeah.
But utilize everything that you buy. Like I know that me and her had talked about recycling the catalogs. Use those extra old catalogs. Get them out as much as you can this month while everything is still, available. But anything you have left over, shred it. Use it for little packaging. Just anything and everything. Or who knows, maybe you could just write, hey, this is an old catalog, but I thought maybe you'd like to look at it and see what we had previously because those might come back next season, Just really utilize what you have.
I love that little thing. It was like, this is old, but here's what I'll do. Send me a message. I'll send you something new.
Yes, yes. There's a ton of graphics, too, you can find for things like that on Canva or one of the Facebook groups. I mean, really utilize those Facebook groups and the Canva Boss Facebook group, too.
I don't know what happened. I got removed from Canva Boss Page. It took me like 3 weeks to get back in. I'm back in now.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, what did I do?
I love that group. I would probably cry if I was out of that group.
I think I wasn't maybe contributing enough to it. So
Yeah, they
I
do
don't
say
know.
you have to contribute.
But do they really have someone that has the time to go comb through and check if you're
I
contributing?
don't know. I mean, that's a lot, honestly, because there's a ton of consultants in there, and I know not everybody contributes.
That was nuts. I was so sad. I was like, I don't know. Sorry. Get off track. I'm back in, so that's all that matters.
hmm So what would you say, Heather, you focus on more when it comes to transition month?
Right now, I'm hardcore focusing on just reaching out to all of my customers. Probably my most, everybody that has ordered in the last month is getting them thank you mail and notifying them that everything is on sale right now. And then after that, everybody's getting a postcard that have not ordered within the last 2 months. So the third month, whatever, I have to run a report, I can't remember. But people that have not ordered within the last 2 months are going to get a postcard saying that it's transition month, everything is on sale. I try to cap it at 100 postcards, but I will be following up with all of those customers and making sure that they know it's sale month and that if they want to host. And, yeah.
That's smart. I think that's something I might imply for me following up with people because I've been doing that too. I've been trying to follow up with people for 3 months, 6 months. But I feel like I've been doing it the same way and maybe I need to try a different way. I normally try to stick with either mail or email, but I'm thinking maybe I need to reach out texting in another form, maybe even Facebook.
Yeah, I'm trying. So I really want to transition primarily off of Facebook. We've talked about that a lot. I'm so scared of with everybody's Facebooks just randomly getting.
Yeah, did you see
shut
Debbie's got almost shut down? I was
did.
like,
I
oh,
just saw
no.
That scared me.
I know. I was like, if she's going down, I'm going down.
My friend Marcus just got hacked and he lost it. He lost his Facebook completely. And then I got an email saying my password was attempted to be changed. And I panicked because I'm like, this is my whole life on here.
Yeah, just whatever you do, don't click on those because those are scams too. Yeah.
I didn't. I went into Facebook and I updated my password.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Secondaries and all that. But no, I want to get off of Facebook and get more, get all my contacts. Well, I know they're on the workstation, so they're safe.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I kind of feel the same as well because it's getting harder because Facebook, they're so strict, and it's uncalled for. I mean, the other day I got a violation because I asked a question.
Yeah, it's pretty well, and I do want to get I'm solid with my club, and I wish I had more insight on how that happened. Honestly, it was just sharing it. But club, I I want to follow up and run a report, because you can run reports on cents, and so you could, and it would be smart for me to take my own advice and do this too, but run a report on every single discontinuing cent and see who's bought it. And then
That's what
follow
I
up
need
with
to
them and be
do.
like, hey, I wanted to make sure that you knew this cent you bought last month is going away. Here's club. Short and sweet. I would say there's no strings, no fees. Cancel with a click.
Right.
Like,
I find that the more short you are with people about that and just getting straight to the point of, look, you can save this, and that, they're like, oh, heck yeah, sign me up, you know?
Yeah. You're people that hate paying shipping, because you always have those. I
every-
always tell them,
every time.
Shipping, you can get discounted shipping with club.
Yes.
You can get rewards.
Honestly, that's how I got my club members, was just, saying, hey, shipping's $8 and not $10. Do you want to, save $2? And they're like, heck yeah, sign me up. Or it's always get my bar that brings people in.
Yeah. Until they skip 2. If this has not happened to you yet, I've lost 2 Scentsy Clubbers this year.
Oh, no.
Because of doing 2 skips in 12 months.
Yeah, you can't do that.
It warns them, and they just disregard the warning.
I almost did that myself.
Yeah, I've had 2 very upset customers that canceled their club altogether because the only reason they were subscribed to they lost that part.
That, or like, I had one lady message me last month, and she was upset because she was a club member of mine, and she put something Twilight something in her club, and she accidentally took out too many of them, and then she lost it. And she's like, how do I get it back? And I'm like, you can't. Unfortunately, that's one thing I always tell people is, you can, subtract down to 1, but once you pass 1, that's it. You can't go back. So at least keep 1 in your club.
I feel so bad that I can't fix it, but I feel like I need to follow up after that with all my clubbers and be like, just heads up, can't skip more than twice, and can't bring your quantity down to,
Definitely.
Can't up your quantity. Like, it's good to just follow up and make sure that they know, because club is so huge.
Well,
if
then
you
a lot
can get your club to hit your monthly goal, that way everything after that is just an addition. Like, that makes life so much easier.
Right, and a lot of people don't know that. They don't know, like, the bad things that could happen, like that, or they don't know about, like, the referral points. Like, honestly, I didn't know about the referral points for a long time until a couple months ago, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, I have all these clients that are losing their points. So
I mentioned that when I had my call. When I was talking to Gary, I said, like, it's really hard for us to, like, explain referral points to them when we don't get them.
Exactly.
So we don't understand how they work. And
yeah.
He's like, oh, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Exactly.
And so I'm like, if we could get some kind of a mock or just
I found
something.
a flyer that explained it pretty good, but still a lot of people, they're like, it doesn't make sense. And I'm like, well, I can't help you because I don't really know too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like
my problem with mine are losing points because I can't go in and show them where to go to use the points.
Yes.
Because I don't have them.
Exactly.
Have you seen, Tammy, that flyer on the workstation that it has pictures and shows you what they're singing? It's not the same, but it's like,
I think you posted that, didn't you, in the group?
One person that has used her points to, like, reduce her monthly costs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can't get any of the other ones to use their points. They keep losing them.
Oh.
And it's like, I don't know how to have them go in and use it towards their...
I think there's a box you can check that says, like, apply my points or something towards my...
Yeah, that's what I was told. There should be a little box.
It is confusing when you don't.
I feel like they need to explain that a better.
For them, you know?
Exactly.
I mean, we can request that. We can definitely request to be able to update their club for them.
One thing I tell people about club, though, is don't sign your club up through Facebook. Because I did that, and I got screwed so hard, because if you're a content creator on Facebook like I am, you have to sign in professional mode and then sign out to access your club. And every time you do that, it messes up your, little creator thing that you have. And then you can't access it at all. There was one point where I couldn't even access it. Facebook was just logging me out for some reason. I contacted support, and they're like, well, it's out of our hands. And I'm like, so I'm just going to keep being charged for these items that, there's some I wanted, but there were some I didn't want. and they couldn't help me, but luckily I was able to get in. But I always tell people, if you're going to do it, sign up through, your email a different way. Just don't do Facebook.
That's what I do now, is everything's through Gmail or
Exactly.
its own unique account. No more Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, you're numbered.
Honestly, it is though. A lot of people are doing. I guess there's like a couple new social medias out that are like Facebook, but I don't want to transfer to that. Yeah. Yeah, and then there's like for Instagram, there's Threads, which I use that kind of, but like it's the same thing, So why do we have to have so many? Yeah, it just makes no sense. All right. The last thing I had kind of to just go over before we kind of just ask any more questions, or if anyone has concerns or maybe they're struggling with something they want to talk about, we can go over that. But the last thing I was going to go over is what's happening in February. This month's packed with excitement. World Tour is happening for me this Saturday. Oh, so excited. Yeah, you too? Yay! Okay, I'm so excited. Yeah. I can't wait. I'm going to take a ton of pictures. But we also have, SFR sign up is coming up this month on the 19th. And I know that there's a ton of team members that want to go. I want to go. I'm trying so hard to go. I thought I could earn it, but I couldn't earn it. Maybe next year we can earn it. But with that, I think there was, on the first we had the Donkey Buddy. We had our new business kits, our business transition kits. And then we have, coming up on February 12th, our St. Patrick's Day. When we have all of these launches all in one month, I know it can be really overwhelming. And I had a couple of my team members be like, hey, I'm kind of just overwhelmed by everything. What I tell you is to take it week by week. So if you know that there is a launch coming up like we have on Monday, the 12th coming up for St. Patrick's Day, take Thursday through Saturday and really focus on promoting that launch. So that way it's fresh in your client's mind, it's fresh in your mind, and that way they're not forgetting about it at the beginning of the month or like weeks later, and then come time they're ready to go, you're ready to go. And that way you're not overwhelmed and stressed. That collection is really cute. I kind of like the little leprechaun buddy. But yeah, that's coming up on the 12th, and then we also have, of course, 10% off this month, and then I don't know if this is true, and I was going to ask you, Heather, I'm kind of getting mixed information on it. So I have written down that February 19th is also the Aristocat launch, but I was told by a high top director that that's mistaken. So February 19th, it's access for us consultants for that collection for the wax bar, but the actual collection doesn't come out until June. Do you know anything about that? I can't find anything on Workstation.
It's not on the Scentsy calendar, and it's for the 19th, so that it must not be.
Yeah, so that's where I was a little confused.
I'm trying to find it because I know I wrote it down when it was coming out in my notes.
Because I have do you do the Scentsy calendar where it automatically syncs? Yeah, it has the St. Patrick's Day collection. It has the Valentine's, but it does not. Yeah, the 19th, there is nothing on here except the leadership.
Yeah, because on the, it says your meeting will end in 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, because I saw on the, the plan ahead document, they did put September 12th, or not 12th, September, or I'm on the wrong month. Sorry, guys. February 19th, for the Aristocats, because I have it in my phone right here. But then when I saw the directors talking about it, they're like, no, there was a mistake. That's just the wax bar for us consultants to pre-order, and then the collection came out later.
Oh, the Easter collection is the February 26th. No, there's nothing on here about Aristocats. What director, what like high up director was saying that?
I'd have to look back in my messages because I talked to a couple of different ones, but I was just confused by that because I was like, man, I told my team everything was coming out on the 19th, and I don't want to tell them wrong information. Plus, my clients.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's the 19th.
Okay.
So let me see. I'm just gonna I'll do like a really quick search in the director's Facebook and see if there's any.
Okay, and then I'll move on. The last thing that's happening for February is the 26th, which is, like Heather said, the Easter collection. So again, there's so much going on in this month. So just take one collection at a time. And if you have clients that are more focused on, like maybe they just really love green stuff for St. Patrick's Day, or maybe they're just more into the bunnies and Easter, really focus on those and get them that information as soon as possible. So that way they have time to order, because I know everyone's hurting for money. The economy sucks right now. Everyone's working their butts off. You know, a lot of people are taking their money and spending it on, you know, things that they really just need for the house and not, you know, warmers and waxes. But there are people out there that are still ordering, so don't be discouraged.
5,000 PRV month. If you really, really need it.
Exactly.
On a J month.
Hey,
Crazy.
I know. J months can be slow, but they can also be really successful, just depending on how much you work for it.
They can be whatever you want them to be.
Yes, they can.
Yeah, I don't see anything about Aristocat on here either. That's crazy.
I know. So I just wanted to ask with you and make sure.
I'm sorry, what?
I just wanted to ask you and make sure because I was like, I don't want to give them the wrong.
I haven't heard anything, and I don't even see anything.
Well, you'll find out at the World Tour.
That's
We will
true.
definitely. Oh, did they tell you the date at World Tour?
Well, that's why I was looking through my notebook, but I can't find it.
Oh, okay. I'll make sure to jot it down.
She's already done been.
Mm-hmm.
So lucky. How'd you enjoy it?
It was good, except, you know, I didn't know anybody, so I had to go to lunch with some new people and sat with some other ones.
Mhm.
And, yeah, it was fun. It was
It's kind of
good.
It's kind of fun to go by yourself sometimes because there was one year, I think it was the second year I went, and I went by myself, and it was in a totally new town. I was all alone, had no director there with me, no team members, and it was really nice because a lady named Yvonne, I can't pronounce her last name, it starts with a G, but she's amazing. She took me in like her own little baby and just made me feel so welcomed. Everyone in that whole building was welcomed. I met so many consultants. They were so nice. They took me out to lunch. So, I mean, it's really nice because then you get to meet other people, have chats with them, also talk about, you know, what's working for them, what's not working for them, and kind of just, you know, have that good conversation, meet new people.
Yep, it was good. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
I can't wait for one of you to go to Director Boot Camp because it's
Oh, I want to go so bad.
so amazing.
We will all get there. We will all be there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I have
How are you
anything?
for time?
I think we have 5 minutes left. So, I pretty much went over everything I had notes on. But does anybody, you know, have concerns or want to go over something specific?
I have a question.
Okay.
The early access, how do we get to that?
So it'll be on your
I can't find
workstation.
that anywhere.
It'll be on your, so you would go to your
Okay.
workstation and you would go to, like, create order, and you'll do individual order, and then when you go to put an individual order in for yourself, you would just type in whatever it is that you're trying to look for, and it should pop up. Sometimes it can be a little tricky to get it to pop up to what you actually need,
Okay.
but most of the times it pops up right there.
If you just search early or access, it'll bring up anything that you have early access to. So that's kind of fun. If I ever like forget and I'm just in order, I'll just type early just to see if I've missed anything. And sometimes I don't know. That's my little hack that I do because I sometimes forget what's going on.
Yeah, so you're not going to find early access on your PWS. It's only going to be on, you know, Sensi Workstation for us consultants.
Okay. Yeah, and then, as I say, the one thing that Heather had given as a tip a long time ago was to make sure you set up an account that just says business supplies or whatever.
Yes.
Instead of your own name.
Yes, that's a
That
smart
way
one.
you track your supplies that you're
Thank
ordering.
you. That saved me so much time doing my taxes. Last weekend,
Yeah.
I did a quick business supply customer search, and I was like, "Oh, thank you, Heather, for doing that."
I always forget to do that. I need to do it because it makes it so simple.
And
Yeah.
it's a nice,
Yeah.
nice little
So you
hack.
can separate out if you've ordered something for yourself rather than something you've ordered as business expense.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Good to know. Thank you.
You're welcome. What would you guys say, real quick? I know that we're limited on time. What would you say is your best way of bringing in PRV? Is it parties? Is it like one-on-one talks, Facebook posts, samples?
Right now, mine is parties.
Yeah, you're booking it with those parties. You need to do a team tutorial for us over here.
It's basically people from work, and then, you know, their friends and family are the ones that are booking parties off of that, and then it's just like, you know, just keeps going down the line. That's all it is.
That's great.
So
So are you doing referral gifts for the people that are like booking off parties from that party?
yeah.
That's good.
Yep. And then one more thing, I know we were short on time. So we're doing a transition for our memory care. I work at a senior living facility. So we're doing like a transition for our memory care, and then we're going to remodel and everything. So we are buying not one, but 2 of the air purifiers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm
That's
excited about
wonderful.
that.
You guys should just
Yeah.
try to earn the air purifier free. That's how I got both of mine. I used Host Rewards.
Well, see, and that's what I said. That's what I had said, to my boss. I said, well, why don't you just have a party and then you can just earn them? She's like, no, I'll just pay for them because we don't have the budget pays for it.
Oh, well, that's nice. But I mean, you can always offer that.
I said, well, you know what? I can make a link for you. You can order it off of your party link, and then you get credit for it.
Exactly.
So I think that's what she's thinking.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
There you go. That's the way to do it. That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's great. Well, I know our timer's about to go up, but thank you, ladies, for popping on, and I hope that this was kind of helpful, and it was nice to chat with you, and it's nice to meet you, Tammy.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do this more on like a regular basis, and hopefully more people will join on, because I love the Zooms when there's like tons of people that pop on, because then we can like banter and talk and figure out what's working for you, what's not working, and, you know, just have fun.
Yeah. No, I would love anytime you want to host a Zoom. You just let me know. I felt like you're good at like being consistent.
I try.
I've
Honestly,
got my kids coming in and out, and we're going to dance. And
oh, honestly, if it wasn't for my phone and alarms, I'd never get anything done. And I literally bribed my son. I was like, look, stay over there, be quiet, let me get through this, and then we'll do whatever. Kids, they do whatever.
Yeah, Jason's not home tonight, otherwise I would have him be keeping them away. But I love these too. I'm happy too.
Okay, well, maybe next time if we choose to do one, like maybe next month, I'll get together with you and we can like talk about a good day and time. I know that you guys are on a different time zone than I am.
That's all right. It's okay. This time works good, actually.
Okay.
It's 7:40 now here for me.
Okay, so maybe we should just keep it around this time then.
That's fine. Yeah. Brittany's in California.
Yeah. Alrighty, but we're gonna get cut off though. It's got like 20 seconds left, but thanks for popping on, guys.